I work at the Preservation Center at Library and Archives Canada. In 2014, we put in our first high-resolution film scanner, and that allowed us to provide access to one-of-a-kind films. And in the case of the Rainbow Boys, there was quite a collection of elements that we could choose from to determine the best starting point. And in the case of this remaster, it was a 4K scan we made of an Interpos. Every frame of film is digitized as a single image. What's good about an Interpos is that some of the original color timing decisions that would have been made at the time are in that version, as opposed to going back to camera raw, and you would need to work from reference print to get some idea of what color decisions had been made at the time creatively. So it's kind of a good intermediate step. It's not a print, it hasn't been projected anywhere. You're not dealing, hopefully, with physical damage like you would with a one-of-a-kind print. You've got something pristine, and it has some of those original creative color decisions in it. Because if you know the film well, you know the film from the release print. Our job is to try and maintain in the best condition we can the original artifact. When film is shot on set, on location, audio is captured in a completely separate system. It's not recorded directly on the film. In the original release, it would have been brought together in that final distribution print process to create one that had the optical soundtrack along the side. The Interpos would not have the audio element in it, and that would be handled separately, and it would just be brought together at the end. We had a 35 millimeter mag master mix that we were able to go back to and create a new transfer from and provide high definition 24-bit WAV files of that soundtrack to be used as source. The 4K image scan and the audio is brought together in our color grading suite. The elements are basically re-edited back together, each reel back to back, making sure that the shots for the end of one reel is matching with the other, that the audio is in sync across the entire film, and if small adjustments are needed, it's done.
Yeah.
Getting back to that magnetic track is the best, because you can then implement that digitally into the version you're creating, whether it's going to the theater or on a Blu-ray disc.
And then what? Well,
Projects like the Rainbow Boys, we can bring it to the public, we can give it its glory, people can enjoy it again who've never heard of it, and I feel humbled with the responsibility to ensure that works done by Canadian artists from decades ago are being preserved and are getting the expert care that they deserve.